My name is Matt Bales, and I'm Director of Strength and Conditioning for the St. James. I'm going into my 13th year of being a strength and conditioning coach, and I've worked at all levels. I've worked school, grade school, college, professional, and I've worked with athletes from 8 to 82 years old. So what I love most about strength and conditioning is it's an opportunity for each person to push themselves. You know, it's that little intrinsic battle, you know, which wolf are you going to feed today? Are you going to feed the one that gives you hope, gives you some confidence, gives you the desire to keep pushing forward? Or are you going to feed the one that drives fear? So when we're building programs, we approach it from the philosophy of all humans more or less move the same. You know, we all have the same basic movement requirements. So our goal is to make our athletes extremely proficient at absorbing and redistributing force in multiple positions and directions while being stable in vulnerable positions. And that really comes from nailing down the basics. We want them to become savagely good at squatting, hinging, lunging, pushing, pulling, and then locomotion, being able to get themselves or something else from A to B to C. You know, so a lot of it's general physical preparedness. We want kids to know how to do the basics that you see in the gym, especially kids who want to go to college. They need to be prepared for whatever they're going to see in the weight room. The most rewarding part of being a director at the St. James, I would say, is the relationships between athletes and coaches. You know, the relationships we have with our staff here is priceless. And then the relationships that we build with a lot of our athletes are also priceless. When you have, you know, a dozen athletes come up to you on Monday morning and tell you how well they did in tournaments across the weekend, I mean, there is no replacing that. It's a priceless feeling, and it's also informative because it lets you know, like, hey, we were at point A, we're at point B, now how are we getting to point C? So the relationships with coaches and athletes is absolutely priceless.